Hi, I'm Brad McCormick and welcome to Pensbury's Educational Technology Tutorials. Today's tutorial is about, if you'd like to follow on your own, please check out the tutorial on tab scissors and tab glue. In order to get started with the new sites, you're going to want to make sure that you are logged in, which you can tell from the upper right hand corner when it has your name. And the same thing in the upper right hand corner, you're going to want to go to the apps button, and then you're going to want to come down to the third column where it has Google Sites at the bottom. When you click on it, it brings you into the classic sites home section, which will have all of your old sites listed there, but you're going to want to click on the new Google Sites button, which will take you into their home base, their hub. And here will be all of your sites that you've created so far. And in the bottom left-hand corner is a Back to Classic Sites button, just in case you want to go back and check out any of your old websites or edit any of them as well. In the bottom right-hand corner is where you're going to get started, though. This is the red plus sign, which is create a new site. When you click that, it will generate a new site for you. And we're going to quickly just take stock of what's here on the new Google Sites. In the upper left-hand corner is where it has your basically your saved name. So this is Untitled Site, and then it has also enter site name here, and then it has a text box for you directly on the front homepage, and then in the top toolbar it has the undo and go forward buttons. It has a preview button, which we'll check out a little bit later, a share button to add collaborators, which we will also check out later, a publish button, and then it has some more dots, which has site analytics, send feedback, help, and a very short tour. We will explore all of these insert functions in some videos later on, along with the very easy to use pages function, and then also the themes that are left or that are created so far for Google, and they're constantly updating that and making more of them. The first thing you want to do is where it says enter site name, you're going to want to enter the name of your sites. And when you do that, it will automatically change the name of your site as well at the top left corner, the saved name of it. And then you can go down to that home page, and if you double click in this box, it works just like a text box on pretty much all programs like PowerPoint and Google Slides, and you can type in sample page home, the title that you want, and it gives you a couple different options. You can make it a title, a heading, a subheading, or normal text. You can center it, you can justify it left, right, or all the way across, and then you also have where you can make this a link if you would like, where you can type the text that you want it to say, and then create a hyperlink by putting the URL there, and then the trash can would be to delete that text box. You also have the ability to click and drag to make this text box a little bit bigger. So if you wanted this to be on one page or one line, you can click and drag and it will show you that. And then you also have the ability to click on here and drag it to where you would like it to go. And you'll notice that if you look really closely on the background, there is some grid lines, and they really help to guide you with placing stuff on the new Google Sites. It kind of lets you see where you're going to place stuff. It even gives you, if you look at the bottom in the left-hand corner of these two boxes, it gives you tiny little blue lines, and that kind of lets you know that you're aligning it directly in the center, or at least equidistance from different stuff. And it was telling me that I had to do that in order to make it go directly in the center, but I can click and drag this and make it all the way across. One of the other things you can do from this upper corner is where it has change image and header type. And this is in all of the headers of every page that you'll create. The header types are three different ones: a large banner, which just makes it very, very big; the regular banner, which is the default; and then title only, which just gives you the title and the text, no pictures whatsoever. And then if you go back to change image, you can then pick any of these images that happen to be loaded, pre-made into Google, or you can search for your own or upload your own and select. You can double click or just click on it and hit select. And you'll notice that this magic down here is happening a little bit, and they call this the Adjustability Reader, or the Reader Adjustability, where if you click on it, it will go away. But what it does for you is it kind of makes the picture match your text a little bit better That way it's easier to be able to read what your text is. Once you have this set up, you're going to want to publish. And this kind of gives you the URL. So if I want sample site, and if I already have sample site has already been taken, so if I want to say sample site A, and it already kind of formats that the right way, and you're going to want to put anyone on the web can view. This way parents who don't have Pensbury accounts will be able to see this, and then you're going to hit publish, and this kind of makes it viewable. If you would like people to actually be able to see your site, the link that you need to give them is now next to the publish button. Publish options, the drop-down menu, gives you publish settings, which takes you back to where we just were. It gives you view published site and then unpublish to take back your website. So you're going to want to go to view published site, and this is your active website. So you would want to take this link from the toolbar and copy it, and then that is the link that you would give to people for them to be able to see your website. When you come back in here, there's two more kind of important options that you have in the upper toolbar where you have add editors. So if you wanted to share and collaborate with people on this site, you can come down and invite them to collaborate and share with you, just like you would with any Google Doc or slides or forms or most Google tools. And then the button next to that one is the little eye, and it's a preview button, and it allows you to see what your website will look like depending on what device someone is using to view it. So it's right now on what a regular computer screen would look like. It has tablet mode, and then it has a mobile version as well, so that way you can see what someone would be looking at if they were looking at it on a cell phone. And the last really important part to know right off the bat is where your Google site goes after you make it. And it's way simpler than the old Google sites where it just automatically drops it in your Drive. So if you go to a new tab and go to the Google Apps button and then click on Drive, it will place your Google site directly into your Google Drive. And from here, you can right click on it and you can share it from here. You can rename it, or you can completely delete it, or you can click on it and organize it and drop it into any of the folders that you currently have.